This is Bob. And this is Mike. Bob wants to be more like Mike. Why? Because Mike has a knife and Bob doesn't. You and Bob are probably alike in that way. So in this video, I'll show a method that will get over 50% of you guys a knife in one day. So without wasting any more time, I'll have Mike explain the method to you.
Hello, I'm Mike and welcome to my class on how to get a knife. Essentially, this method takes advantage of free money offered to new users on CS2 gambling sites. Now, of course, I do not support gambling in any way, so rest assured this method does not require putting in any skins or money. Because by simply logging into these sites, they will give you free money, anywhere from 50 cents to $5 US. This is done in an attempt to hook players into gambling and losing more in the long run. Instead, we will simply use this free money to get a chance at a free knife on 24 different sites. By betting green on roulette, one of the gambling games, we have a 1 in 15 chance to get 14 times our free money. Our goal is to hit this chance twice in a row, which will turn even a measly 50 cents into $98, enough for a knife. Of course, this method gives us a low chance at a knife. More precisely, a 3.33% chance per site. But when doing this method on 24 sites, our odds to get at least one knife jump to 55.67%. So, now that I've explained the math, enough with my class, I'll let Bob go try the method himself and show you guys how it's done.
Hey guys, so I'm here on Bob's account, which is basically just one of my alternate accounts that I have. As you can see, Bob has a few skins in here, but we won't be using them for this video, don't worry. And of course, it's nothing close to a knife. So I'll open up PLG Bet, which as of now is the first site of the 24 I've put in the description down below. Currently, this is the best site for this method because it gives you the most free money at the time of recording, 5 United States dollars. That means technically you only need to hit the 1 in 15 chance once, which is nice. Of course, if the best sites change, which they probably will, I'll be sure to note that in the description. Alright, so basically the method for all 24 sites should be similar. Start by logging in through Steam. This is completely safe. You shouldn't even have to type in your password if you're already logged in on Steam's website. Editor's note. If any of the sites won't load or they give you a pop-up about your country, just use a VPN and connect somewhere else. Usually I find Ireland isn't blocked, but if that doesn't work for you, you can try some other countries as well because the laws do change with this stuff. For VPNs, you can just get a free one as a Chrome extension. Right now I'm using Urban VPN as it has a lot of free countries offered, but it's also given me some trouble in the past, so just use the best free VPN you can find. They're all simple, just install them and connect to a non-blocked country. Anyway, back to the video. You can see here on Steam that I'm logged in as Bob, so press sign in and it will redirect you back to the site. Now you should already have the promotional money in your balance up here if you've used the link in the description. If not, you'll have to enter a code. For PLG.bet, you'll just go to bonuses at the top of the screen, then scroll down to the bottom and find the promo code box and fill in the promo code that I've put next to the link in the description. I'd just like to note that while some of these codes will be mine, on many sites there are better ones out there that give you more money, and I was sure to use those instead. Sometimes these sites also glitch, so if you don't get any free promotional money or case or whatever the site offers, and you can't find a spot for the code, just skip on to the next site, it's fine, these things happen. Anyway, now that we've gotten our free money, go over on the left to roulette. And then press the max button. It will ask you to confirm your bet, just say yes. And press the 0 button, as I've just done. This means that all of your money is now on green showing up, and we can pray that we get what we want. Okay, we've missed out, but that is to be expected, and quite honestly, good for the video. So, I'll see you guys on the next site. Alright guys, here we are on site number 2, CSGO Empire. This site gives a more typical benefit of just 50 cents. So, once again, same thing, log in through Steam and you should already have the money in your account. This site may give you a free case instead, but just find the free case, open it, and sell the skin. It'll come out to about 50 cents anyways. So once we've got our money, press max, and place your bet on the win 14x option. By now, I'm sure you can see that it's a very similar strategy between all of the sites, and hopefully that makes it easy to do this quickly and get into a routine. And as I'm speaking, damn, we've lost again. But that's alright, I'm not going to commentate through every site. It'd make for a very long and boring video, so I'll just go through the rest of the sites in a montage, and I'll stop it, hopefully, once I get a knife. Right, and I've just remembered that I actually want to mention something. Some of you may be thinking that you can just make a bunch of accounts and do this trick over and over and over again for infinite knives. First of all, that's technically fraud. But aside from that, these gambling sites don't mess around, and you're going to be putting all of your accounts, including your main account, at risk. And you also run the risk of ruining this method for the rest of us in the process. Just wanted to say that. Please don't do it, even though I know how tempting it might sound. And back to the time lapse. Alright, last site, guys, and nothing, of course. Alright, so Bob's not hit that 55.67% chance, apparently. Unlucky for him. Just for the video, I actually am going to go against the advice that I've just given and hop on another account to try this again so that you guys can see I'm not full of shit. Alright, guys, I'm here on Bob's friends account with a very creative name, Bob2. This is obviously another one of my accounts, and we are back on the first site. This one actually would be nice to hit because we only need to hit the 14 times chance once, unlike the other sites. Oh my goodness. I was taking a drink of water. Wow. Okay, so Bob 2, I guess, is a hell of a lot luckier than Bob 1. $70 on the first site. And I've just realized, yeah, that's not going to be enough for a knife, actually. We need about 100. Knives are pretty expensive these days. Right, let me think of a strategy. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I guess we go all in on red now and pray. Yes! Get in, yes. Okay, that's big. All right, so Bob 2 now has officially completed his nothing to a knife challenge. Now we just need to go up here to the withdrawals, CS2, we don't care about crypto, and find a nice knife for Bob 2. Here's one that Bob 2 might like, survival knife stained. I actually quite like the survival knife, so let's just get this one, confirm it, get the trade offer, and check it out in game. Alright, so we're back on Bob 2, just loading into Vertigo, where we started this video, to see his sick new free knife. I know it took 2 accounts, but I'm very happy I was actually able to get a knife. And there it is. Oh, baby, that is sick. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tried my best to make it as direct and to the point as possible. Hopefully, I've done that for you. If you've got unlucky and didn't get a knife, try it on a Smurf, maybe, if you have one. I'm not sure. I know it took me 2 accounts, but like I said, please don't abuse this method. It's a bad idea for you and for everybody else involved. And, like and subscribe. Not much left to do, but, jump off the side of Vertigo now, I guess. Moral of this story, we're all going to die someday. But when we die, would you rather be like Bob 1? Knifeless, or like Bob 2 with a shiny new knife for free?